Good morning, guys. I gotta add all these new accounts to the copy trader. The CPI and PPI were so clean. They're never this clean. But of course, I wasn't around to pass some evals. And looks like my payout got approved with bulenox. Good evening from India. Let's go. I always say good morning, but yeah, there's people watching from Europe and Asia and other parts of the world. Okay, got a 2-minute warning here, so I'm just gonna try to. I don't know why I just can't get up earlier. But eventually, they took out the balance yesterday evening. So like once the market reopened at 6 p.m. around there, they took it out. All right, guys, good luck. Ooh, I'm gonna try to record my screen. Oh no. No, it's not working. What the hell? Okay, good. All right, copy trader is on at 47 seconds. Good luck, everyone. I probably did this wrong because the scale is huge today. Oh, God. That was scary. But I won. The PPI just skews the whole data. I don't know if my yeah, my family futures didn't trade, unfortunately. I knew it. My family futures didn't have time to copy. Wow. That was a half a second workday. We opened at 251. My short was at 243. A little tight. It should have been. It's all good. Let's see how my take profit accounts look like. All right, so take profit's looking decent. One's up 1,000. The other one is up 1,500. So those we're just gonna slowly try to pass, but now we're gonna switch over to Tradeify. Yeah, let me see how long this trade was. This trade was crazy. So we got filled 932. Yeah, not even a second. $932 got filled and 932.02 got exit. Well, I just made $8,000, $9,000, $1,500 plus. I'm not gonna count the evals. So that's $10,500 in a second. We're up to something here, guys. This is the power of multiplication of accounts. Yeah, Adrian, but I don't know if you knew or not, but I don't count the money till it's in my bank, so I don't actually think I got $10,000 richer today, right? It's just another day towards the payouts. Yeah, I requested Friday and they took out the money yesterday, but Apex accounts are at 55,400. That is crazy. Jimmy, it's not that simple, but it is simple at the same time. So this is how I explain the trade, because it's not based on, people say like, oh, what is the range on? Are you trading the 5-minute range from the pre-market? What's the range? The opening range trade is not based on range. It's based on the fact. The reason why I call it opening range trade is because the increase in the range of the price action at 9:30. Okay, increase of volume, therefore there's increase of range. Okay, average true range increases. If you take a look here, you see an increase at 930, right? So that gives me volatility to scalp. Now, sometimes there are clear levels where it looks like a range break, right? Let's say we had pretty clear lows here, overall like box there, you know, that you could play off of. So that kind of makes it look like it's always that way. But if the box doesn't exist, you know, if the opening range trade was happening right now, I would still be looking to go short and I would be looking to go long, right? I still would look for a long entry and it wouldn't be up here. It would still be like maybe 15 points from the open or something like that. We're getting a big sell-off here. I'm going to take the 15-minute opening range trade on Tradeify. Yeah, I could usually get more. But there is times quite often where I wouldn't get more. Yesterday I did 30 ticks. 30 ticks is the most I would do. But I lost. I don't know what it was. Oh, I have it on video. I lost on the trade. I don't know if I have a recording of it. No, I think it's on the... Another green day, yes. Accounts at the all-time high. Pushing for that big payout. I gotta change this account to more size. I wish I activated all 5 accounts yesterday, because these 2 accounts I activated yesterday and I didn't activate these 4 or whatever. No, I activated 2 and I had 5 total. I didn't activate them. I felt like it wouldn't be enough time in the morning for them to for all of them to activate. So I didn't want to get logged out, because QUANTOWER will log you out for a split second when Apex account gets activated. So I don't want to take the chance. It would have been fine, but I didn't want to take the chance. But now these accounts are lagging by, yesterday's win. Because I would like to get a payout from all these accounts this month. At least, $500 from these accounts. And then $2,000 from these accounts. This account's not going to get to pay out this month. But 19 accounts could. Right? Do we have 10 more days this month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 days, yeah. Yeah, so like the end of the month, I could request a payout from that. And then hopefully these accounts too will get to pay out. So I could get quite a big payout there, and then bulenox, and then my funded futures unfortunately didn't copy today for some reason. So DX feed sometimes is finicky. Oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. I looked at the wrong account. Let's go. It copied. I looked at my other account that I lost. I was in eval. I looked at this account. So $11,000 in a second. So this payout is gonna be in the 22nd. So this, for my funded futures, I'm gonna take the payout whenever I get to $2,000. I'm gonna take out 2,000. They don't like trades less than 1 minute unless it's over 5 points. If it's over 5 points, you are good to go. Yep. If it wasn't, then I wouldn't. I just love the ORB right now. Monday sucked, but again, I made a good post yesterday on the community tab on YouTube, and one day is nothing, right? One day is nothing when we trade the accounts for 100 days, right? One day is not relevant. So whether it's a green day or a red day, one day by itself is irrelevant on the account if you go for a longer picture, or bigger picture, I should say. Longevity. All right, let's pull up the Tradeify accounts because I'm going to take the 15-minute opening range trade on that. Probably going to lose today because it's been on the heater last few days and I didn't take it. And today I'm going to take it, so it's probably going to lose. But it's okay. We're going to take it on the account that's kind of not doing well. How much drawdown we have? We have $674 in drawdown. So I'm gonna take it off screen. Okay, and then I'm gonna, once we go in the trade, I'll switch over to this screen. Unless I have time to mark out the levels, because I need to be able to mark out the levels, which is the low and the high. Okay. Yeah, most of my trades were like less than 15 seconds, and does Top Step have issues with super quick trades like the ORB? No. I've traded the ORB on the personal live account, and I might do it again now because now I have a stop, so I don't have to worry about losing the account. So I might fund the personal account again. But I need a new broker. I can't do M futures anymore. All right, so it's 9:45. So we have, what is it? 308. So I'll do like 310 by one stop. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm in. Today's the day it's gonna just reverse. See, I can't do trade of 8. I just can't. Like, the charts suck. How do people trade on this crap? Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining. It's not for me. Doesn't mean it's not for everyone else. See, but like, I want to be able to scroll up. How can I scroll up? But still, like, moves back down. Um, 310. Nice moves here. Come on, a little bit more. I don't want to get too greedy on this, but this account's not really healthy, so I kind of have to get greedy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Very nice. $500. Again, Tradeify has a consistency rule. Otherwise, I would have let this go, but they don't have an easy consistency rule. So chart settings. Thank you. Still like trying to make the thing more zoomed in. There we go. Oh. If your cursor's on here. Got it. Okay. I like Trade of 8 now, guys. Trade of 8 is great. All right, we're doing good. Today is a great day. Wow, I could never figure this out. There, you could put your cursor on the price axis and then it moves the way I wanted to. Beautiful 15-minute opening range trade. I wish I could have let it go more. Damn. All right, switching over to this Trade of 8 account that is up 1,100. Does anyone know what I got to make on Trade of 8 to get a payout? $10 days, 3,000, right? Yeah, I keep saying Tradeovate, but Tradeify. I just wish if Tradeify was on QUANTOWER, meaning DX feed or Rhythmic feed, or if QUANTOWER would figure out how to incorporate Tradeovate accounts into QUANTOWER, I would have 5 accounts with them. I probably would have 7. I probably would have gotten to 7 when they had the, announcement that they're scaling down to 5. Because I think Tradeify is pretty simple because I don't mind the consistency rule. But that's right. We're going to have hopefully at least one take profit trader account. And then we're going to work on some top step accounts. bulenox, I don't know yet. I might. I don't know. They did pay me, even though I'm copying. So we'll see how much longer that's going to work. All right, let's talk about this. When do you think we should stop trading? I've spent $2,000 on Tradeify 50K growth account with no payout. I don't know what the growth account is. Let me see. Let me see the rules for that one. The growth is minimum days to pass 1. I don't know how to tell you this, because it's trading is not supposed to be easy, right? So if you think that you could just sign up for an account and make money with it, then you're gonna have to give up because that's not how it works. Resilience is the only reason why I'm still here trading after all these years. And it's ups and downs. I mean, all of last year I had ups and downs. It was not as simple, even though I made a lot, it was not a simple year. And the biggest thing with trading these accounts is trying to get to a payout at all costs to minimize how much you're actually spending of your personal money. So you should not be copy trading, right? But to get to a payout, I think it's easier with multiple accounts than with one account, but not copy trading. I think if you have, let's say, 4 accounts and you have 4 accounts and you get one of them to pay out, that is not bad, right? If you copy trade all 4 and you make a mistake, you lose all 4 of them, it's a very expensive mistake. But if you don't copy trade them, then out of the 4 accounts, you might have a way better chance of getting one of them to pay out. But the key is not to blow them in one day. That's the biggest issue I have when I'm trading outside of the ORB, especially with this volatility, is that, I blow the account in one day if I keep trading. Like, it's either green or blown. And That is the hardest thing to fight. And then finding a system that works for you is also very difficult. Like the ORB, my trade, right? Now, it's not an easy trade. I know people that try doing it and they either give up on it or they're not as successful, or it's just more difficult because it's not as simple as it looks. It's easy when it works, but there's going to be days where it doesn't work. There's going to be days where, one person wins, the other person loses because we have different entries, and it just gets demotivating or whatever. And you just give up on it, It's the same thing. I have a friend that's making a killing on the 15-minute opening range trade, and I just can't do it. For me, it just doesn't work. It's too inconsistent. But if the ORB is inconsistent, I don't really care too much because I know long term it will be consistent. The biggest thing is growing the accounts. Like these accounts, if all my accounts were at this level, 55,000, I could probably trade 2 contracts right now, the whole time, and just keep taking out money every 8 days. But at the same time, I have cushion now, so I want to be a little bit more aggressive, grow these accounts a little bit more. It's a long, long time until it's unlimited payouts. So I'm not even thinking about it yet. That's why I would scale down. Because once you start thinking about unlimited payout, you want to grow these accounts as fast as possible. Because once you're on unlimited payouts, and let's say you had like $400,000 in profit in your accounts, or even $300,000, and you request a $300,000 payout, Apex might tell you can't trade PAs anymore, or they might ask you to go live, which most people decline because there's no really an incentive to go live with the prop firm. But the result of that is you can't trade PA accounts for a little bit. I don't know how long, because Lanto is trading PA accounts now. And so is Patrick. So I don't know if Patrick is. He's been trading with Tradeify, but he might be. I think he is, because I think he was still trading PA accounts. But let's say you make $300,000, they ask you to go live, because things are changing now, right? In 5 months from now, things are going to be different probably. Versus if you have 500,000, then you have 500 you could take out, right? So growing the accounts, what I'm saying is that growing the accounts a little bit faster might benefit me when it comes to that unlimited payout. But I think I'm just getting ahead of myself at this point. But Patrick is too big for them not to let him trade Apex. But there's a lot of people that were big. Like Live Mike Trader was big. The first guy to make $1 million on Apex, he was pretty big. Not Patrick, not even close, but it was funny. Yesterday, I commented on Lanto's post. Lanto's going to be requesting a big payout. Not a huge one, but a decent one. And someone, he was asking people, like, what are the odds of me getting approved? And someone commented, oh, you have 17,000 followers. Of course you're going to get approved. And I responded, well, I have 24,000, and I got denied twice. So your point just got invalidated. People love to just hate. If people focused on trading as much as they do on talking trash about what they don't like, I think they will be way ahead of themselves. It happens in sports too. Like I know in sports, people talk trash about more teams and talk good about their own team. It's like when people ask me about cars, I tell people why I love Porsche the most as a car brand and the car itself. I don't go and talk crap about Ferrari or Maserati or whatever other, or BMW, right? Like, I just don't like them, so not for me, whatever. Good car, but not for me. Am I gonna watch UFC? Probably not. I got work. I got a wedding on Saturday. All right, but now, what might change in 5 months from now? I have no idea. Maybe faster path to live. Maybe less accounts. I don't know. And we're still trucking along. The CPI was really good, guys. So see if we can find a good long entry, patient entry here. Okay, now I can't move this again. The hell? Well, I want it. Oh. But yeah, my bulenox payout got approved. So right now I am at $2,600 in payouts for 2024. We are rich. What account with my funded futures do I have? I have the expert 50K. I definitely want to do my funded futures a little bit more. Since I got the payout, it's just quite expensive for what it is. I'm trying to figure out the best reason for me to use my funded futures, and I can't find one. Like, it payouts every 14 days, so that's not, that's pretty slow actually. But it's uncapped payouts right away. So that's a positive. But what makes them better than Top Step? The eval stage, I guess. I don't know. What changed? Nothing changed. It's just I figure out how to play my strategy with the stop loss, which I couldn't really. Took me a while to figure that out. Which company still for 20 accounts? Elite Trader Funding. I think that's it. Is there anyone else that's known? I don't know. Do I trade with Elite? No, not anymore. Fast Track Trading. Oh yeah, Fast Track Trading offers 40 accounts. You just got to open an LLC, guys. With Fast Track, you have 40 accounts. It's great. I think I'm gonna buy 40 accounts again with Fast Track. It's been a great experience, and Humble Futures has 25 accounts. Never heard of them. Is Fast Track open again? No. Fast Track crashed at the track and couldn't repair the car and never will be back. It was just a crazy end to the year last year. It's a dollar amount, but you could calculate it to ticks as well. It's $750 stop. It's $250 per contract. Let's put it that way. Because if I would take 2 contracts, I would risk $500 like I did on Monday. So it's $250 per contract. So whatever that is, 50 ticks, something like that. I am tempted too long. Is Take Profit Trader a good prop firm? Yes. Take Profit is one of the best ones. I love Take Profit because they don't indulge in drama. Did we just buy this and let it go? What the hell? What do you mean the silly 5 account live thing? What is that? I don't really understand how Take Profit works, to be honest, with the going live and stuff. So someone would have to explain it to me. When you go live, they don't combine them into one. Why would that cause issues? The account's not under your name when you go live, is it? To me, yes, it will let you do that. Depends what account size you have, though. Hold on, guys. It's Red Bull time. And we might hit 24,000 subscribers today, so hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Because as soon as we hit 24,000 subscribers, we're doing a $240 giveaway. 5 subscribers away, guys. 5 subscribers away. We're going to do our first raise of the year if we get there. Sorry, guys. Then we got it. We got it, guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I could have been here a long time ago if I would have engaged in the drama and just farm content, but I don't post any videos. I gotta start posting. Pops a can of Red Bull, of course. All right, 10:30 we'll do the giveaway. This is not new Alpine. This is old Alpine. Man, $5,400 in my Apex account. It's great. I'm just gonna go long because this is just keeps going higher. All right, it's time to short, guys. I'm just going for 12 points here. Is it trailing drawdown or is it static? End of day. I don't even know. I think it's end of day, right? Come on. I gotta stop out because I feel like if it breaks it, it's gonna just. No, I'm just gonna take my small gain and we'll revisit. It's stalling now, so I want to be able to get into a candle like this. Not a good decision. So at 10:30, we'll be doing a giveaway, guys, for 24,000 subscribers. The likes help too. You'll see, Tom. What happens when your consistency goes above 30% for a day or two? No, it doesn't matter. It only matters when you request the payout. You're always going to be above consistency in the beginning. Like if you're on the day number 1 of your account, your consistency is going to be at 100%. Right? Because traded for 1 day, and that 1 day of profit is 100% of your total profit. So that's how that works. You could kind of see on Tradeify's dashboard. Let me show you. All right, so I'm at 56. But I know that if I get this to 3,000, this is not going to be 56, right? This is only traded for 2 days. So it's always going to be, consistency is always going to be higher. This is actually a better example here. So you see this one, I was up, whatever amount, like $500 on this account, and then I went down 758. So now the consistency is 100 because it only has 1 green day. Now 1 green day is 100. So you never have to worry about that until you request a payout. Yeah, best day cannot be more than 30% of total profit. So your total profit is the day you request the payout. Because you don't know what your total profit is going to be prior to that. Your payout was approved in 2 minutes with Tradeify. Let's go. The Apex got to figure something out. Apex needs a dashboard that we could see our details, and because getting denied when you don't know if you broke a rule sucks. If you know you broke it, I mean, that's fine, but sometimes it's so close, you don't know. You don't know. The 30% you could calculate kind of, But the 1 to 5 ratio is very hard to calculate. Yeah, Tradeify is good. I just need Tradeify to be able to log into QUANTOWER, which doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anytime soon. So I'm trading Tradeify manually, as in outside of the ORB, which is okay. Gives me a reason to stream, but yeah. If bulenox didn't change the rules for copying accounts, I'll definitely work to get to 11 accounts with them. But now they changed the rule that you can't copy to other prop firms, blah, blah, blah. So no, not wasting my time. Tony, that's the thing. We don't know. That's the problem with Apex. There's so many things we don't know. It's up to their discretion. I got denied twice on Apex, but I got approved on the same trades on Top Step. Actually, no, Top Step wasn't the same because Top Step was on Project X. But on my funded futures and then on bulenox, right? Same exact trades, and I got approved. But I don't have 20 accounts, so that's the give and take. And I'm just gonna take out more from Apex. The longer they let me grow my accounts, I'm not afraid anymore. It's not like in the past where like I could lose the accounts in one day. I mean, there's always like a slight chance of like a data issue or something where it could cost the accounts, you know, to deplete. But other than that, it's pretty safe. Yeah, I don't know anyone that got denied from bulenox yet for that. I don't know anyone that I know. At least 3 people that still copy trade and got paid. I wonder if on QUANTOWER they can't tell if you're copy trading. I don't know. So gonna roll over. It's getting a little heavy now. You should be able to just trade for $50 days and be fine. That's gonna actually cause a lot of issues for Apex, but who am I to say? They can't talk to me about it because I don't promote it. So I trade my accounts fully. $450. Oof, that's quite the way. I feel like it's getting a little heavy here, but that's why I'm staying away from the long for now, but we'll see what happens. When the rule came out, Jigs, I already had the account, so day traders is Apex before the rules and cheap. Yeah, but they switched from 20 accounts to 7. I'm not sure why. I could have been sponsored by day traders. Could have been sponsored. Yeah, it was a big payout. It's always an issue with like a big payout. Stay under the radar. Be smart. These guys are running these prop firms up and causing issues to themselves. But I don't know what the issue was. Yeah, we'll be doing the giveaway soon, guys. I'm just watching the price action for a second. Problem is with the giveaway, you can't read the chat, right? So yeah, I don't think day traders is bad. I mean, I don't know if anyone using them or anyone getting payouts, but I just couldn't find myself promoting them exclusively. I could have been driving another, maybe a GT3 RS. All right. Glad I stayed away from this long. Geez. Looked heavy up here. I don't know if it's actually going to roll over or is it just going to keep going. If it keeps going higher, it's going to be hard for me to go long. I feel like we need... Yeah, it's a different ball game. Arco, good morning. $60 down from the top. Should we do a giveaway? You saved a lot of lives out here from getting screwed in this game. What do you mean? Oh, is it time to go long now? Is this the time? No, I'm not. Can't. Oh, my Discord? Where? Payouts. Okay. I'll show it on stream in a second. Generally, if you get denied for improper risk, it's 3 reasons. You violated the 30% or the 50% rules. 50%, he means that once you get double to your safety net, you could risk 50% of your account. So like one of my, my bigger accounts on Apex, I could risk 50% now. You scaled more than 50% before safety net. That means you can't use more than 5 contracts on, or half the contracts on your account. So that could be an issue for the 25K accounts. The 25K accounts is only 4 contracts. So you can't use more than 2 contracts on the 25K accounts until you're above the safety net. A lot of people probably forget about that. Or you did more than 5-to-1 risk reward. Just got to trade 8 more days. 5 need to be $50 of profit or more to get to a payout, and keep those rules in mind. So it's very solid. That's what I'm doing. I don't really care. Well, there's two 30% rules. Because one 30% rule is you can't risk more than 30% on a trade. And the other 30% rule is you can't make more than 30% on the day when you request the payout, right? One day cannot be more than 30%. It's not one trade, it's one day. It was a good discussion in my Discord about the rules after that post. And someone said that they really play a hard ball now with the 30%. And someone said that now that they allow the DCA and the ORB, it's fine. But for me, the rules allowed me to get over my fear. Because look at this, right? Look at my FIDUS account. The payout is at $2,600. I still got to make $18, right? But I'll make that like in last day. But see, I'm afraid to trade this account. I'm just afraid that I'm going to lose this account and not lose the account, but like lose the profit. And by the time the payout comes, I'm not going to be able to get it. So I'm not even touching the account. Versus with Apex, that's exactly what I used to do. I used to be afraid to grow the accounts because there's always a chance of losing once I'm at payout. Now, with getting denied and whatever, I'm still trading normally, and you could see the result. Like, I'm growing my accounts to the highest balances I've ever had with Apex. I've never had balances this high. I've had them at 5,000, but I'm saying like consistently and getting them even higher because I can't request the payout till next week. Mr. Pushup, yeah. I've had them bigger, but it was usually the bigger accounts. But usually I would take the payouts, right? So if I took the payouts, I didn't really, once I would get the accounts to like 54,000, I wouldn't trade them till I got the payout. So I would not touch them. I'll get the payout. Once I get approved, I trade them, get them back up to 54,000, get a payout, you know, stuff like that. But I would make 15,000 in one account. I had 7 payouts from one account. But what I'm saying is the balance itself never grew that much. But that's because I don't trade aggressively. I'm afraid. I don't know what it is, but it's why I don't do well on Top Step. It's because I'm trading aggressively on Top Step. Why even go through the headache when Take Profit and other firms are out there? Because making $40,000 in a month is not a headache that I will not take. Trust me. I'm a DJ. I own a business. If you want a headache, come work with me for a little bit. I'll give you some headaches and the real truth about life. If you think, you know, having to play with some rules is a big deal. That's how I look at it, right? Everyone looks at it differently. But that's why trading is individual, and don't ever trade with anyone because someone else said so. You trade whatever you believe in. You trade the strategy and the prop firm you believe in. If I could make $600,000 on my personal account, I would just trade my personal account. I would not trade with prop firms. So why even deal with prop firms and the headache that the prop firms give us when we could just trade our personal account? It's the same answer. Well, the DJ part is easy, yes. I never said I'm running a business. I'm not just a DJ. If I was just a DJ, then that's what I tell people. I'm like, because some people are like, oh, you charge so much. I'm like, it's not for DJing. We don't charge a lot for DJing. DJing is the easy part. It's running the business, the stress of setting everything up, and you know, the production side of things, and making sure we get there on time, and you know, vehicles, equipment, all this stuff, that all the moving parts are the stressful parts. Scheduling, having employees show up, and all those different things is, you know. I had a friend that, you know, was about to leave to an event, and his truck wasn't working. You know, he has 3 trucks, and both trucks left, and he was the last one leaving, and the truck wouldn't start. You know, a couple hours before an event. Like, that's stressful. But what I'm saying is, it's money, right? So if there was no money involved, then yeah, you don't want to. What's the point? But if there's money involved, and a lot of money involved, then it's worth jumping through the hoops, because the rules are not that difficult. They're a pain in the ass, but they're not that difficult, because you have an easy eval. Now, if the eval was difficult and the PA account was difficult and they only had 5 accounts, then yes, then it would not be worth it. All right, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to do the giveaway, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We got something else. Not just the 240K, but something else for you guys. All right, let me log into my Streamlabs. Yeah, copy trading is also a good answer. Take profit does take a little longer. I did notice that. All right. We're going to give away 10 50K Apex Rhythmic evals. Whoever wants them. If you don't want them, that's fine. And then the grand prize is going to be 250,000. Just kidding. No $250,000 accounts does suck. I have 5 that renewed again. Oh, I wish I could give those away, but I can't. Look, I have a bunch of evals, 250K evals. See? See if we could pass them. I just want to get rid of them. Guys, the thing's not active yet. A good try. All right, go, go, go. Enter. Imagine I pass this eval and I don't even care about it. That'd be funny. I tried to pass the 250K accounts for so long. Never mind. Oh, man. I have no other accounts to trade, guys. Unless I do. Yeah. I don't want to do more evals. I already traded my take profit evals. Just do a giveaway and hang out for a little bit. It's going to take a while to do the giveaway because we got a lot of prizes. Lilu, trade smarter, not harder. Okay. Anyone still use Lilu? Man, Lilu is like the OG. Besides Top Step, of course. But the difference between Top Step and Lilu is crazy. Entry accounts, weekly. Here's a funny story. So Lilu has a very difficult payout window. So it's like 28 days or something like that. And you got to request on the last day of the month. Something like that. Well, I was 1 day away from getting a payout in 2021. I think it was 2021, maybe 2022, but no, it was 2021. I definitely have a video of that somewhere. And I blew it. It was at $4,500, and then I blew it the day before payout. What a sell-off. Let's see, we got trend line here finally. I'm gonna go long on another eval. Just for fun. Feel bad for Nutty today, man. That was tough. What happened? What happened to Nutty? I was just talking to him earlier. Take profit. No. He lost. Oh, he got bottom ticked. Oh, I lost on this. I wish I could give away these evals for you guys. Yeah, I mean, he lost like 300 bucks, which sucks, but not the end of the world. He'll be fine. He got stopped out here, right? And it went up to 397. No, he wouldn't have made profit though, so I don't know if he would have sold it. Probably not, and would have rolled over anyway, so it sucks at the time though. Wow. That's brutal. I see why you got upset. Come on, fill me. Oh, you bastards. All right, I don't know how we're gonna do the giveaway. I'm gonna resume the entries for a little bit more. What should we do? I give up on evals. I don't know. I'm just YOLOing them and it's not working. I don't even need them. I have 20 accounts. I don't plan on losing. Now it's going. But see this is how I used to trade. This trend line. But the trend line's being drawn off the top of. So you have a trend line at the top, and then you mark it off the lows, and it gives you the low. I used to love trading like this, but you need a lot of patience, which I don't have. All right, guys, so let's do the giveaway somehow, some way. All right, so first, this is what we're gonna do. We could do a race with everyone. Actually, no, that's not gonna work. Takes too long to add everyone in. All right, so I'm gonna do this. First, we're gonna pick the old school way. 5 people, okay? 5 accounts. We'll give away the old school way, which means if you're new to my stream, basically this is the bot that I will, I'll pick close entries. I'll pick a winner, and then the first 5 accounts we'll give away this way. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a race after this. So if you get picked into the race, you have a high chance of winning. It's gonna be first place is gonna be $240. Second place is gonna have 2 accounts. And then third place, fourth place, fifth place will have 1 account. Which I'm gonna explain. How to enter the giveaway, just type in explanation Alpine. Oh man. I'm gonna pick 1 person for now. Actually, I'm gonna pick 2 people for now, so that way I could get the emails out of the way. All right. Arco, congrats, you won a 50K Apex eval. If you don't want it, because you don't like Apex anymore, that's fine. You could just enter into the race for the 240,000. So your choice. I mean, $240. Oh God. 240,000 pesos. And Cole Chesson. All right, so these are the first 2 50K eval giveaways. Tempo trades. You've been milking these prop firms. I like that. What happened? You just won a 50K Apex eval with Rhythmic. Can I check gold? Hold on. Oh, I forgot my Rolex. Damn it. I forgot it at the store. My gold Rolex. It's funny because I said I'm going to buy one for my birthday and I never did. Gold is choppy. That's why I don't trade it much. Seems like it's cleaner after hours. Congrats on the 24K subs. Thank you. Thank you. How did oil do? Inventories. Huh? That's it for the oil inventories? Doesn't even look like news event. Or was it not today? Sorry guys, this is in the way. All right. I want to get rid of these two first. So it's Arco and Cole. Yes, so the giveaway is going to be first place is going to get $240. Second place is going to get 2 evals. Third place will get, I guess, just 1. So that's going to be... Or should we make a second place gets 3 evals? Third place gets 2, and the fourth, fifth, sixth get 1 each. I feel like that's too much for one person, though. Yeah, more winners with 1 eval, I think it's going to be. I wish I could just enter all of you into the race. That was fun. But that takes too long. Okay, so we got 8 more evals to give away. I think I got 1 email. Cole, you emailed me, right? All right. All right, what time should we do a giveaway, guys? Come on, enter. If you're watching, enter the giveaway so we could start it. $11.20. People are still entering. But if you already entered once, you don't have to enter again. It doesn't make a difference. Plane, there was an issue with plane and Apex. All right, so we're gonna pick. We'll pick 20 people into the race. And then we'll do Zero Day J. What's going on, brother? How you been? Congrats on your stream growth. I've been seeing you killing it. I lurk in the background. I watch on TV. That's why I started putting my chat on the stream, because I started watching. I mean, I've always been doing that, but a lot of times I've been watching on TV and like I don't have a way of seeing the chat if I go full screen. Like if I connect my laptop to the TV, like, you know, Apple, whatever it's called. So if I maximize the window, you don't see the chat. So it's like, and how did I come up with that is because like Twitch streamers always have chat. Like, especially the racing ones. They always have the chat on the screen. All right. I guess 4 more minutes. I'm gonna get the games ready. We're gonna do Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. My Tradeovate account with Top Step that was at 3K in profit just got shut down and says it hit my max loss. Anyone had any issues with Top Step's Tradeovate? Let's see if my Tradeify accounts are fine. I still haven't taken the trade on. Oh yeah. I forgot I was supposed to still trade this account. Can we get 15 points? There's one payout denial plus 4 payouts approved. Approved me for a whole account payout as it shows payout number 5, even though I had 4 payouts. That is a good question. I would say no. But at the same time, I don't know for sure. Well, that didn't go according to plan. FOMO, no. Let me see. Uh-oh. This loss is not good. Make a good point. I don't understand why they closed the accounts. It really. Oh no, guys, I'm an idiot. Oh, I just lost $10. Whoa, that was the worst mistake I've ever made, I think. Maybe not ever, but did you guys just see what happened? I meant to add and I went I meant to hit this and I hit this. Whoa. And of course I lost $10. I couldn't make $10. No, I went on my Rhythmic accounts, guys. I clicked here on QUANTOWER and I just entered with all my accounts. I entered into a trade. Because that's the lead account. I had this open like this, and instead of clicking buy bid here, I clicked it here by mistake. Well, that costed me $10. That's annoying. I might have to take back the $240 giveaway. Can't afford it anymore. Oh, that was scary. That gave me a mini heart attack. Revenge trade that 10 back. Yeah. All right, guys, we're making it back. Am I gonna hit max loss on this Tradeovate account? I mean Tradeify. Yeah, gotta be full screen. I broke even. I think I just lost one tick plus commissions. Yeah, I'm gonna hit max loss on this account. Oh, Tradeify is cursed. Same as Top Step. See, I can't trade outside of my. Just inconsistent. Damn it. Had a good day until this point. Should just focus on the giveaway. So much chop. Like, come on, man. Look at this. So beautiful, and then boom, chop. All right, max loss. Oh, not yet. $230 giveaway instead. Well, I lost $10 per account. This is Tradeify. Oh, I'm gonna hit max loss. I hit max loss on the other account yesterday. Whoa. Yeah, $700 left in drawdown. I'm not gonna do more Tradeify unless I have a way to copy trade them into ORB. Just waste of money. I gotta realize that. The sooner we realize, sometimes we just waste money on things. All right, giveaway time. Forget the Tradeify loss. I'm actually more upset about losing $10 here than anything else. but could have been worse. All right. We're going to pick 20 people for the giveaway. Of course, easy short. Why go long? Why do I go long up here? Oh my God. Why can't I see this in real time? Like, I'm a reversal trader. I'm not a continuation trader. I've never been. Look at this. Reversals are just so beautiful. They're so like cleaner than breakouts. Breakouts suck. Yeah, I was sure it was gonna break out. I don't know why. That's like the trap, right? That's why this move is happening, because everyone got, not just me, everyone got caught there, right? And me, doesn't matter because I'm on sim, but if I look at it from analysis perspective, that was the trap. That's what the market wanted to do. Get people to stop out that were short. So anyone that was short gets stopped out. And anyone that wants to go long, they chase up here and then boom. Everyone gets caught. Right? Yes, Arco. And you still got a chance for more. You'll be in the race. I always wonder if it's really that simple. It is, but it's harder to see it in real time. Oh, man. Apex PA right now is $85. All right. Let's do it. Let's pick 20 people. 20 people. All right. Well, we got Bruce Lee. I'm picking 20 people. These are for the race, so you're not winning anything yet. Blue Queen, let's go. Have you been streaming lately? Rose Q. Let's go, Willie. Oh, Will. Alan. So you are entered into a race. We're going to do a race. Patrick, the giveaway is closed for now. I'm going to pick 10 people, and then I'm going to reopen it for 5 minutes. Not 5, for like 2 minutes. And then, yeah. Callie Angel. Luca Patrick. Eight is JW. Once I pick everyone, I'm going to do, tell you guys the rules. Who wins what? Brandon Hartman. And last one out of this batch is Blue Steel. All right. I'm assuming everyone is here. I don't really care as long as you're here for the claiming of the prize. I have to remove you because I can't pick more people, okay? But don't worry, I wrote your names down. All right, you guys could re-enter now. If you haven't entered yet, you could enter. I gotta remove them because I can't pick more than 10. I enter now, guys. If you haven't entered, if you already entered, that's fine. You're still in. F1 Racing. I like that name. And if your name gets picked again, you get to go again. So you're gonna have 2 entries. But if you already entered before, you don't have to enter again. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up on the stream as well. Make me feel better about my stupid loss on Tradeify. All right, let's pick the other 10. Yes, it's only 1 entry unless you are a member. Closing it at 11:40. What trade did I take today? I took the opening range trade as always. Right here. Right at the open. Less than 1 second. It was instant win. Felt great. Is Apex okay with the opening range trade? Yes. Apex 3.0 is okay with opening range trade as long as you use proper risk management, which is not easy. The first time I got denied for scalping. So with scalping, I was not fitting the 1 to 5 risk reward. And the second time I got denied for going over the maximum drawdown allowed per trade. And that was because I fat fingered my mouse basically. And I could show you on an eval. I'll just get in the trade on an eval here. Like it's my ORB. So let's say I get into the ORB now. All right, so let's say I'm in. And instead of dragging this for a stop, I dragged this. And I like panicked and I didn't know what to do. So then the price went against me like $1,000. It was $1,200. And then it bounced right back. So this was like a split second decision to hold it. And that little 2 seconds, 3 seconds being down, over 30% got me denied. So you got to be very careful. But if you get denied, it's not the end of the life, you know, of the account. You just trade another 8 days. Was I green when I closed the trade? Yeah, it went right into my profit. All right, let's yep, after 8 days you get the money. How do you manage to place 2 different orders on QUANTOWER? Very simply. Top and bottom. What are your thoughts on Apex and their slippage and spread? Well, Kevin, they don't have a spread. And slippage it's very small. It could happen like in real accounts too. When do winners get announced? Very soon. With the next 10 minutes. I got to pick 10 more people. Are you not allowed to scalp less than 2 seconds? You could do whatever you want. I mean, Apex does not have any rules for that. How many ticks do I go for my opening range trade? 25 to 30. Kevin, what I meant by there's no spread, it's not like it's a Forex broker. There's spread. It's got to be a spread. I mean, you have the bid and ask, but there's no spread like in the Forex prop firms, like 2 points or whatever. The spread on Apex, Top Step, all the on your personal account is the same because it's using the same data. Do you use QUANTOWER for copy trader? Yes. Yeah, they keep changing their rules. It's very hard to keep up with. And I don't blame people for not knowing the rules because I don't know the rules for a lot of prop firms, like detailed rules. I just trade and then I find out later like what the rules are, like payout rules. Like I didn't know what my Tradeify goal was until an hour ago. How do you manage the stop loss? You could place the stop after, or you could just put a stop together. Doesn't matter. If you want to make it OCO, Then you short, buy, click on the OCO button and link. And now these two are linked. So let's see if I get filled. If I get filled on, so you got short here, target, stop loss. Long here, stop loss, take profit. But as soon as one of them gets filled, the other one will cancel. QUANTOWER is so simple. It's actually the simplest platform I've ever used for futures. Like Ninja is way more complicated. I don't even know how to set up the Ninja now, but I mean, actually no, Trade-O-Vate I think is the simplest of them all. Trade-O-Vate is like out of the box. You just press a button and you could trade. Do you use the OR trades to pass your evals? Not with Apex. With other prop firms, like I'm doing a take profit trader. I'm doing the OR on that because it's 5-day evals. Okay, let's do a giveaway because I can't see the chat. Once we do a giveaway, then I could read the chat. It's hard to do that now. All right, let's pick 10 more people. All right, closing. Let's do it. Barnabas, congratulations. You are entered into the giveaway. Sebastian, my Polish amigo. Sebastian. I don't know how to say this. But you're in. All right, let's ride the market, guys. Riding the market. It's one eval for each person, and the main prize is 240,000. Trading on tilt. Oh wait, I got filled into. See, I got filled into the short, and the long canceled by itself. And there's a stop. This is an eval that I don't care about. Just showing you guys the OCO. I got 20 accounts with Apex, so I'm good. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trading funds. Daryl. Kitty. Sandra. Okay. I'm gonna give 1 minute to end for last two people. So far we have all these names into the race. Let me write down the rules. Or the prizes. We got 8 more, 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is pretty cool. Okay, I got to pick 2 more people. This is the rules. First place will get a $240,000. I mean, I keep saying 240. $240 grand prize. Second through 7th place will get 50K evals. And then the bonus is if you are in a 911, you get a 50K eval automatically. If there are multiple 911s, then the highest finish will get it. If you finish in the top 7 places in a Porsche 911, that means you get 2 evals. It's a separate giveaway, basically. All right. Okay, let's pick 2 more. Ooh, look at that. Fair value gap trader. Uh-oh, we got some rich traders here. All right, I'll pick. I'll pick 5 more, just because I like you guys. Naif Malik. Eric J. Pitar. Petrov. Is that Russian? Or Czech? Or Ukrainian, maybe. Spearhead is the last one. No, you didn't get removed. I just can't pick everyone. All right, these are all the people. 24 people. Yeah, so here's the prizes. First place, $240. Almost did it again. Second through 7th place will get 50K evals. And just the bonus prize. So it's a car race. If you're brand new to the channel, it's a race. And you get assigned a car. It could be a McLaren and a Porsche. It could be a Ferrari. There's other brands. Chances are someone's going to be in the 911. There's definitely going to be at least one 911. Automatically, you get that unless there's multiple 911s. If there's multiple 911s, then the highest one to finish. Okay? So let's do that. So we got that. We'll make the race 2.5 minutes long. Ready? Set. Let's set these cars up and let's see who's got the 911 first. So 911 looks like this. All right. We got Bruce Lee in the 911. All right, that's one. All right, we got at least 2 911s. We got 3 911s. Hold on. I don't know who that is. We'll see in a second. We got 1, 2. Looks like we got 3 911s. Okay. So one of you guys has a 33% chance of getting an eval. If you finish in the top 7, you get 2 evals. Ready? Prop firm's court. You're not in, unfortunately. You didn't get selected. All right, let's get it. Good luck. How come there's no audio? We got no audio. Can I fix the audio really quick? Yeah, we got audio. All right, so we got Bruce Lee in the 911. We got, who's in the other one? Spearhead, I think, is on the top in the 911. And who's in the gray one? It's a long race when you're in it, Willie. Who is in the gray one? Daryl? Is it Daryl or... Yeah, I think Daryl is in the gray one. All right, we got 3,911 so far. Spearheads in the lead in the 911s. Who's in the grand prize chances? We got a Bugatti, we got a Ford GT, we got McLarens, we got Ferraris, we got the Acura NSX with the Fair Valley Gap Trader. Oh, he just fell apart. I guess the Fair Valley Gap didn't work out this time. We have like 2 Bugattis, of course. All right, 40 seconds left. Let's see. Very tight race so far. And last lap, guys. Last lap. Here we go. Who's got the grand prize? Don't worry, if you finish in the top 7, you still get an eval. Can we get a 911 to win everything? Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is at the bottom here. Falling apart. It looks like a Ferrari is leading right now. Kit Kat. I don't know how you say that. I'm just going to call you Kit Kat because that's easier. 5 seconds to go. Fair Value Gap. No way. Fair Value Gap Trader is milking the markets and milking the giveaways. See, guys, Fair Value Gaps work. It's been proven. The Fair Value Gaps have been milking the markets. And look at that. We got Daryl in second place. Daryl, you get 2 giveaways. Okay, so let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, God. So close. All right, Blue Steel. No, the best 911 was Daryl, 4th place. All right, so we got Blue Steel. Rose Q, Bruce Lee, got Blues Queen, in the 7th place. All right, everyone email me right now. Otherwise, if you email me later, I might not get to it. So Daryl. So Fair Valley Gap Trader gets $240. So Fair Valley Gap Trader, I need your PayPal or your Venmo. The rest of you guys will get a code, and Daryl will get 2 codes. Congrats to everyone. That was fun. Thanks for $8 to do the giveaway. And we gained like 50 more subs. Oh. I appreciate you guys. All right, any questions? Because I know there was a lot of questions like 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago that I couldn't really see. What about the race when you reward the loser? Then you're not the loser, you're a winner. If the goal of the race is to lose, then if you lose, you're the winner. So yeah, the giveaway is finished. Is QUANTOWER a free platform? It is a free to a extent. You can use one prop firm on the free version of QUANTOWER. Whoa. What is this? I've never seen that. How did that change? Was this always there? Oh, that's sick. You could see how much you're risking. Oh, that wasn't there like 2 seconds ago, was it? Was I blind? Was that there the whole time? If that was there the whole time, I need to go see a doctor. Maybe go for a LASIK surgery. I actually think about going this year. My vision's not that bad, but geez. No, that wasn't there like 5 minutes ago. What changed? What did I click? No, it wasn't there. I just checked. Oh, it's always there when you put a stop loss in. Duh. That's pretty cool though. You have to have a stop loss. I like this though. Easy to calculate how much can I risk. So on Apex, $750 is the most I could risk. So it's 50 tick stop loss. It's like a built-in calculator. I like this. Advanced OCO, maybe that's why. Don't do the advanced OCO. You don't need that. Or, Jimmy, what size account? You might be using too many contracts. If you have a 25K account with 3 or 4 contracts, or let's say you're on Top Step and you only have 2 contracts, you will not be able to place a order with the stop loss. Like you can do, if you can only trade 2 contracts on a prop firm, you can do 2 short, 2 long with the stop loss and take profit. It's not gonna let you. $50K accounts, you could definitely do it, unless it's Top Step. Okay, Bruce emailed me. Daryl. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emails. Hold on, guys. I just got to do the emails. Again, these are 50K Apex evals. All right, so Daryl gets 2 codes. All right, last one. Okay, that's everyone. Everyone should have gotten the codes except I didn't get Fair Value Gaps email yet. Can you go short and long at the same time on bulenox eval accounts? Yeah. I don't see why not. The trailing drawdown is what makes it difficult to go long and short at the same time. It doesn't mean you're going to win. But I think I'm going to call it a day, guys, because I do have work tonight. I have a photo booth tonight for a holiday party. So hopefully the rest of the week is green. If the rest of the week is green, I could get these accounts to 56,000, which would be amazing. And then today is day number 3 of green since the denial. So I just need 2 more green days. So if I do end up having a green next 2 days, then I could just flip the accounts on Tuesday and Wednesday. And I could request the payout on Wednesday. But can I get any of the other accounts to pay out at the same time? I don't think so. 1,200, so I still need too much. I mean, technically, yes, if all next 4 days are winners. which is unlikely. But we got plenty of time till end of the month. What does it mean you received one ticket? That means you entered into the potential prize giveaway. The system registered your name for the giveaway. Oh, you can't do anything now. We already did the giveaway. The giveaway is done. What copier do I use? I use the built-in copier with QUANTOWER. I think it's very solid. The only thing that I'm upset about with QUANTOWER right now is the fact that I can't trade evade accounts. That is the only thing. I was thinking about switching to NinjaTrader last week, but I don't think I will. The only way I will switch is if like bulenox starts being very strict with the copy trading. I use take profit. I'm doing 2 evals. But yeah, I also, if I get funded with like take profit, then I won't be able to use NinjaTrader because you can only use one Rhythmic account on NinjaTrader. So it's like, it's hard to plan ahead. You just gotta. So my take profit trader accounts are $1,000 for one and $1,500 on the other. I'm taking my time with the opening range trade on them. I'm not pushing the limits or anything like that. I'm just gonna let them pass slowly. These do not have an activation fee, but they still have the max daily loss limit. If I pass these, then I think I'm going to try to pass some top step, which I should be doing right now as well. Can you copy different firms on QUANTOWER? Yes. You could copy every Rhythmic and DX feed platform. So I have 20 Apex accounts. I have bulenox accounts. I have FIDUS accounts. I have my funded futures accounts. I have take profit accounts that are all copy trading at the same time. Today, I copy traded one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 27, 28 accounts. So the my funded futures account does not show up on this. It's a different feed. So 27 accounts I copy traded. It's not bad. I think Sierra Charts is good, but I don't know if you could use multiple prop firms at the same time. How does buy at ask and buy at bid work? So that is a very basic question, so I hope some people don't mind. It's a basic question to a lot of us, but trying to explain that to someone that has no idea how to trade, like I was showing a couple people, like local people, how trading works, and it's so weird how like someone doesn't know anything about trading, how difficult it is to explain to them what it is, like the bid, the ask, the market, right? They all mean that you could buy, but buying at the bid means you're waiting for the price to hit you, so you're getting a better fill. You're not buying like the easiest way to explain it is like, let's say you're selling a car, right? And actually, no. Did you say buy or sell? Hold on. Buy on the ask or sell on the ask? Where is the question again? Hold on. Okay, buy. Okay. So let's say you're buying a car, not selling a car. So when you want to buy the car on bid, right? Let's say the car is priced at 30,000. Okay, so 30,000 is the ask. Okay, so if you want to buy the car at 30,000, so it's listed to sell at 30,000. That means if you go up to the guy and you tell him, all right, here's 30,000, you could get it right away. You don't wait. You just take it. The bid would be like, all right, I'm going to give you 29,000. And I'm going to wait for you to bring your price of the car down to meet me at 29,000. So you don't overpay. You pay at a lower price. And the bid and the ask is basically the buyers and the sellers. And you have what's called a level 2, which we should be able to pull it up somewhere. Time and sales. That is not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, so the bid and the ask, you always see it. Like the spread right now is 3 ticks. Right, so the price is apart 3 ticks. So if you hit ask, you're gonna buy right away at the orange price. Because that's the sellers, right? That's the sellers, that's what they're willing to sell. So if you hit ask, that's where you're gonna get filled, or that's where your order is gonna go out to. But you see how fast it moves? If you hit the ask and it moves at the same time, you might not get filled. Or if you have a big size order, you might not get filled. That's where the market comes in. The market button, you'll get filled no matter what. If the price jumps when you press the button, you'll just get filled at whatever price it gives you, versus the ask will only put the order out at the price that when you click this button, whatever the ask is, which is the orange box in this case. And then bid would be the green. So you see how much difference in price you pay? It's like 2 to 3 ticks, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're scalping for like 8 ticks, that's a big difference. That's halfway to your target. Can I make a video how I set these accounts up? I guess. I just don't know how I would do it since everything's already set up. Bot poker, but was that real money? My basic strategy is just this is yesterday's trade. Is it gonna play or what? Okay, so market's about to open. I placed my orders. Oh, can't see. Hold on. Okay, so the market opens now, and I have an order below the EMA, below this wick, and above this range, but it's intuition based. Okay, so it's not based on like levels as much as the volatility that the open provides. I adjust the orders. I'm gonna get filled short, and then right away goes to my target. And someone was saying before, like, why don't I go for a bigger target when usually when it works, I could get more. Well, you could see here that if I would have went for a bigger target, I would have lost on the trade, right? If I would have went for like 40 ticks, I probably would have lost on the trade or been very close to losing on the trade, and it would have sucked. So I'm happy with 30 ticks at most. If I could do it eventually with like, if I'm trading 5 contracts, I'll do 1 contract for a bigger target maybe with the auto break even stop, but that's where Ninja Trader would come in handy. But this moves so fast, it would be so hard for everything to follow through. My stop would be 750. So it's 50 ticks. So basically once I get filled, I could show you. So this day I lost. Okay, so place the orders. So I get filled. I miss. So that wasn't a good example. I don't use a hard stop. Usually I use a hard stop. But here I missed the order by a tick to win. It was very frustrating. It was very frustrating, but let's see. All right, so here I enter, and you'll see me. I think this one will have a. So I go in, I cancel that, I move my stop. You could place a stop right away if you want. I get stopped out. And the big thing is like, what I learned is not to revenge trade these losses. It's very hard not to do, but it's very easy to lose your accounts if you just try to revenge, unless you have a separate strategy, which I used to have. The 15-minute opening range, which I took today on the, I'm going to take the 15-minute opening range trade on the Tradeify accounts. Gabriel, yeah, I usually just stream. I don't post a lot of videos. I'm going to try to get better at that. But it's just been... You could do 25 ticks with 2 minis. I do 3 minis now. 3 minis is hard not to break the 750 rule, which could lead you to a denial. So you have to be okay with that. Like, I don't know if they would deny me if I lose 750 plus commission. So let's say I'm down 780. Like, is that going to be considered a rule break? I don't know. Nearly $500,000 in payouts. How can I get there? It's a question I ask myself, and I was asking myself that question all of Q4 from October. October, I had like $8,000 in payouts, so it wasn't too bad. But like November, I only had $2,000 in payouts. December, I only had $1,100 or $1,200 in payouts. So I was asking that same question to myself. Even though I had done it, I was wondering, how did I do it? How was it so easy before where I could make $80,000 in a month, right? If you're new to my channel, let me show you guys. This is old. Apex does not have a 90% off. I don't actually. Yeah, it doesn't have 90% off. I know it says it, doesn't, okay? This is old. I used to start the stream like this. And you could see my payouts. January, 35,000. February, 52,000. March, 46,000. April, 81,000. May, 21,000. Then June was 21,000. Then July was like 10, and then it went lower, went up and down, but it was a very different second half of the year. I was getting payouts every month. That's the biggest thing. I did get payouts every single month. I never missed a payout to this day since May 2023. So ever since I started trading futures, I've gotten paid at least once a month, which sometimes is not a lot, but mentally it's good because it pays for the accounts. Okay, so if whatever evals I buy and stuff like that, the one payout usually covers, unless I have to start from scratch. If I have to start from scratch, like December, I had to start from scratch because I lost all the accounts, just being frustrated. November was choppy. I was going up and down on the accounts for a month and a half. And then I had a busy day in December, and I just had a good start to the day. Then I lost the profit, and I tried to get the profit back, and I lost the accounts, and then I had to reset. At that point, yes, December was unprofitable for me, even though I got a payout. But other than that, it's been pretty much, you know, it's irrelevant if 1 month is profitable or not. Same thing as one day. When you're trying to trade these accounts for a long time, one day is irrelevant. Whether it's a green day or a red day, as long as it's not massive red, it's irrelevant. It's going to get lost, right? When you trade these accounts for 50 days, that one day, whether it was green or red, it's not going to make a difference. So not losing your cool is the hardest thing to do, but we have to get better at it. And I'm working on it. And I was always afraid to grow these accounts, and now Apex is pushing me to grow these accounts by denying me the payouts for rules I've broken. So I'm not upset at Apex. I think that I don't agree with the rules, but I'm super happy at the same time that they allowed the ORB now, right? So it's like I have a different perspective on all this because they banned my strategy for a little bit, and I'd rather have some more strict rules, but I'm able to trade my strategy, and I had to adapt the strategy, which is now going to be more consistent long term. Now, it's not as consistent every day because last year I did not lose from December 15th all the way till February 29th. I did not lose once from December 15th to February 29th. It was that crazy. On the opening trade, that is. I lost on other trades, but Let me see if I have my funded futures account still in there. I kind of could see this is, I don't know if this is an eval or funded, I don't know. But you could see just the consistency was great. You know, $200 a day. I don't know which account this was. This one? Yeah, so the previous one was the eval. And then after the eval got funded, and the eval was traded with just, so you saw that from December 20th. This was all green. Now this is the funded stage, January, all the way to February 29th. Day after a payout. Best way to lose an account, day after a payout. I had 2 payouts, but you saw from December 20th, and it was from, that's when I started this account, but it was actually from December 15th all the way till February 29th. This was, I was in the Bahamas for a wedding, so I did not trade the non-Apex accounts. I only traded Apex accounts. It was all green. Every day was green in the Bahamas. I'll never forget. So all these days were green. And it was just amazing. I mean, kind of looking back at it, it just makes me want to just smile, to be honest, because it's achievement like this is it's not easy. And you don't realize it until it's gone. Look. And the worst part, looking back now, at this time last year, I only had a few accounts. I did not have 20 Apex accounts. I did not have a lot of accounts. I only had maybe 15 accounts at most. And I was not trading all of the accounts with the ORB. I was not even trusting this trade at that point yet to trade all the accounts at the same time. I was not trusting the ORB enough to trade all the accounts. If I traded the size of accounts I have right now, I would have had a $500,000 to $600,000 year last year. Because just the beginning of the year, I would have been ahead by so much. So it's cool that on my funded futures, I could actually go back and see even the blown accounts. But I was not using a stop loss at that time. And yeah, some people would say, oh, you're gambling. Like, I'm not gambling. I'm playing the odds in my favor, right? And it's a gamble. It's always a gamble. But if the odds are in my favor, statistically, because I'm able to work out of bad trades, like some of these trades would take some heat. Let's see if we could kind of see that here. Like if I was in the trade for 8 minutes, that means I was down a lot. Even for a minute, I probably was down a bit. You know, so like, look how many times I would have lost if I didn't work out of a trade. Anything under a minute, I think it's fine. But anything over a minute, I definitely either added. You could see the contracts actually. I guess this I didn't add. I added here. I added here. That means these 2 days I would have lost. So there would have been at least 3-4 losses there, which would have been a big difference. But it's all about adapting. All right, back to the chat. I haven't looked at the chat. I went from 43K in 2023 to 53K in 1 month of 2024. That's crazy growth. What do you mean by that? Oh, all of 23. Oh, you're talking about me. Yeah. Do I have a bulenox coupon code? Yeah, it's Alpine. 91% off. Did the market volatility change so much after the summer? Yes and no. The market volatility definitely changed. But it's mainly the Apex rule change that kind of... I was not allowed to trade this trade for a while. All the way till October. From June to October, I was not able to trade the opening range trade. At least not the way I trade it now. So I was trading different ways. And I was trading the opening range trade on like bulenox, right? So I was still getting payouts. And I was getting payouts trading different ways. It just wasn't as consistent. And it was very... When I talk about frustration, this is what I mean. Like, it was very frustrating no matter what the result was. We touched base on this yesterday, where it's very hard for traders to be happy with whatever the result is of that trade, right? If we win on a trade and it keeps going higher, we're going to say, wish we held it longer. If the trade keeps going, and we hold it and it comes back, and let's say I was up $1,000, but I only trailed it and I, finished the trade up $500. I might not be happy with that trade. Even though I'm green, I might be pissed because I had $1,000 and I got greedy and I have $500 now. So it's like those little things affect our trading all the time. Versus with the opening range trade, I just don't feel that. I don't have that frustration. It's like I could lose on the trade, and it does piss you off, right? Obviously, but like it doesn't give me that that feeling of I should have done something else, or I could have done something different, or I should have used less size, or smaller take profit, bigger take profit, could have let it run. Like, none of that exists. Like, today I made $408. I lost 10 since then by mistake. But I don't care about letting it run to $500. So there's like no feelings of that nature, and it's one and done. I win, I lose, I'm done for the day on those accounts. And I know long term, if I just don't trade them, they'll survive, and eventually they'll get back to the high point of the account. Sometimes it might take longer because, let's say I lose 2 days in a week. I risk right now $750 to make roughly $400 to $430. So it's still basically 2-to-1 risk reward. I still need 2 days of work to make back the losses. Luckily this week, on Monday, when I did lose, Mondays haven't been good for me. So when I lost on Monday, I only used 2 contracts. So I only lost $550. And I won yesterday and I won today. So now the accounts are back to the highest point. Next Monday, the market's closed. Which sucks. Again, 4-day week. We've been having 4-day weeks. This is the first 5-day week we've had since Christmas break. And next week is another 4-day week. I think you should trail stop. It moves too fast, JW. I think it would just fail. It just moves too fast. Too many accounts, too many contracts. I think you would have a lot of copy trading issues if you trailed it, especially if you trailed it automatically. Have I tried backtesting it? No. I haven't. I'm just figuring, like today would have been very weird because today was literally 1 second in and out. It's hard to backtest. You could only forward test. Backtesting is never going to be accurate for that type of trade. Market's not closed. It's just closed at 1 p.m. If the stock market's closed, to me, the futures market's closed. It's going to be open, but is it tradable? Not for me. I don't trade half days when it's holidays for the stock market. If the stock market's closed, I don't trade futures. I just take a day off. There might be some days I've seen it where some days there's still enough movement. You could still make some money, but I feel like if I would have lost, I would have been way more upset at myself than if I would have won, how happy I would be, right? The ratio is skewed. Like the happiness would be here, but the pissed off mood would be up here if I lost on the holiday day, because I know there's not enough volume for me to execute my trade the way I want to. JW, I understand what you're saying. It's just very hard because the market moves so much at the open. Right? So it's just very difficult. But it's definitely something like you could try, right? If I was trading one account or if I wasn't doing well right now, right? This is the biggest thing. When you're not doing well, that is when you do some changes. Like, all of November, I was trading the opening range trade at 9:30 and the 9:45 opening range trade. So the 15-minute opening range trade. And I traded it with different size, but the profit target and the stop loss was the same as far as the dollar amount goes. And what I noticed was that I was winning on the opening range trade often, and then I would lose on the 15-minute trade, or I would lose on the opening range trade and I would win on the 15-minute. But it wasn't ever like super consistent where like the whole week both trades won. I don't know, it's just a strange feeling, and I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. I didn't lose the accounts. I kept the accounts for a very long time. For me personally, right? Month and a half, 2 months is a long time of not losing accounts, but I wasn't getting anywhere. And I didn't want to change anything because I felt like eventually things will change on their own. The market's going to get hot for me and I'm going to be able to just pull like 10 days in a row of winners. And if I win on both the opening range trade and the 15-minute opening range trade, it will be a $500 day, and it's going to be great. Well, until I lost the accounts on December 10th, I wasn't planning on making a change. But as soon as I lost on December 10th, I decided to make a change. And what was the change? Well, the change was I'm not going to trade the 15-minute trade anymore. Or if I do trade it, it's going to be on a separate set of accounts. None of the accounts that trade the opening range trade will touch the 15-minute. Then I had the same observation that some of you guys had. And the observation was that when I win on the opening range trade, oftentimes I'm able to get a lot more than what I get or what I'm looking for. And it's not a major change, but going from 21 ticks, which is what I was doing the whole time before, going to 28 to 30 ticks, that's extra 7 ticks on average. That is a lot when you do 3 contracts, right? So when you do 7 ticks times 3, that's extra $105. Plus, you multiply that over 5 days, that's extra $500 of profit on an account in a week, right? That's able to absorb 1 loss, basically. So I was like, okay, let me go for 30 ticks, or I'm doing 28 to 29 most of the time. I did 30 yesterday, it was good. And I might do 30 again tomorrow. And it's a big difference. Now the accounts are making, instead of $250, they're making $400 to $425. And the P&L adds up a lot faster. When I lose, I know that, in 2 days I'll be profitable again. So a little tweak like that, and look where my accounts are now. I was at like one of my lowest points on December 10th because I just lost all the accounts from basically frustration. I won on the opening range trade. I lost on the 15-minute opening trade. Then I tried to scalp back, and I did scalp a little bit, but not all of it. And then once I lost a few times on the scalps, then I just lost my cool. And then I did a revenge trade. I didn't have a lot of drawdown on those accounts. It was like between $1,000 to, I don't know, maybe $1,500 at most for the most of the accounts. So it's not like I had a full accounts and they were at full drawdown. So, I didn't go like on tilt and just blow the accounts. I was using stops and I just bled them to death, which in this volatility doesn't take a lot. But look where the accounts are now, 55,400 with multiple losses, right? I lost, I think, 3 or 4 times on these accounts. They're on day number 21. Is it okay to do the Apex opening range trade on news like CPI? Maybe, but I don't suggest it because your accounts are not gonna be able to exit out of the trades, and you're gonna either make a lot, or you're gonna hit your trailing drawdown, or something's gonna happen, and you're gonna be pissed at yourself. And if you win too much, your consistency rule just goes out the window. You always prioritize the accounts with the smallest drawdown. Interesting. I usually prioritize the accounts with the biggest balance. Reactor visual. My fund the future claims trades too short, like 5 seconds micro scalping, and I have denied payouts for that. The reason why I don't get denied for that is because it has to be a minimum of 5 points if it's one or the other. So if the trades are less than 10 seconds or whatever it is, and less than 21 ticks, then you'll get denied. If it's majority of the trades, right? I confirmed that with Matt himself, and a couple people in my Discord are also confirmed, because I was not using my funded futures for that reason. And it was confirmed, and Matt even came on my stream and gave away accounts. So as long as you don't just tick scalp, you're fine. Like 7 tick scalps probably wouldn't work, right? Because you're gonna get filled within 10 seconds and you're not gonna have 21 ticks. Interesting. You may be focusing on payouts while I'll focus on keeping all 20. Yes, for sure. But my mentality is changing a little bit, coach. Because now I am trading all the accounts at the same time. So now it doesn't really matter. But in the past, I was definitely focused on payouts because I felt like that was the way to stay in business, right? This is a business after all. And for me, it was just easier to get a new account started than working out of a bad account. If my account was a negative $1,500, so let's say at 48,500, I almost rather just go for it, get that account back to over 50,000, or lose the account and just start fresh on a brand new account. That was my mentality because there was no safety net. Now there's a safety net, so now everything changes. Now the first $2,100 you make in the account is not even yours for at least 3 payouts. So if it's not yours, that's almost like doing a spare eval. So now I don't want to restart anymore. I want to keep the accounts longer and grow them and be able to just take out, $500 to $1,000 every 8 days. Have 20 accounts. You take out $1,000 per account every 8 days. That is $20,000. Make that with 30 accounts, right? That's 30,000 every 8 days, or every 10 days, whatever you want to do. Is it that difficult to make $1,000 in 10 days? If you have some kind of strategy that's decent, really isn't. But it doesn't have to be 1,000. It could be 800. It could be $700. Take it all out every 8 days. Maybe you have a cushion in the accounts. So maybe one span of 8 days, you don't get to even $1,000 or even $500. But guess what? At the end of the 8 days, you could still request anyway because you have enough balance in the account from the previous payouts, from the previous days. If you have $60,000 in the account, you request 2,000. Now you're at 58. Now we have 8 more days to trade. Now let's say you start from 58 and you get to 58,300. Given that you have, 5 $50 profitable days, you made $300. Well, you could still take out another 2,000. You could still take out another 1,000, whatever you want to do. But it's just, once you grow the accounts, the game becomes so much easier. But see, Amelia, it's not about making $100 a day. A lot of times we make that mistake as traders, and I make $400 today. So I right away start calculating, all right, if I do $400 a day times 20 days, that's going to give me $8,000. We can't do it like that. You're going to have red days. And oftentimes the red days are going to be bigger than your green days. So you can't look at it that way, right? So if you want to make $1,000 in 8 days, or $800 in 10 days, whatever. It depends what prop firm you're using, right? Most of them are 10 days. So let's just stick to 10 days. And even though Apex is 8 days, doesn't mean you have to get a payout in 8 days. You could do 10 days. So if you want to make $1,000 in 10 days, making $100 a day is more likely not going to work. Because then you would just have to be super accurate. And chances are the day you go red is the day you're not going to stop because you want to get to $100. So you might be down 500 and you're like, no, I can't lose 500 in one day because then it's going to take me extra 5 days just to make this back. And that is the reason why we don't stop trading on red days. It's not because the red day hurts. It's because we know how many days it's going to take us to make that back. And it just sets us back, right? And we just have that fear of missing out on the payout. Yep, if you trade micros, then yes, different story. Any technique to quickly convert evaluation accounts to real ones? On Apex, you just do 10 contracts, 61 ticks on the 50K account. It's the easiest way. It's the easiest way, in my opinion, to get funded. Not the 25K account, not the 150K account, the 50K account with 61 ticks, 10 contracts. You find a way to get 15 points. Like usually at the open is good. Even trading the news sometimes is good, but trading the news can be sketchy. But usually around the open. Sometimes if I go in 10 contracts on one eval, right? And it goes against me a little bit, let's say 1,000, I might enter another eval. And now this eval the average is much lower if I believe it's going to go up. And then maybe both of them will win, or maybe just one of them will win, but it gives me a better odds. Like the other day, I had 10 evals. I lost 5 and I made 5. And I traded them individually, but around the same time. I kept getting in at different times, like, a minute apart, whatever. And the price just was definitely a strong price action. So it was easier. It was one of those trendy days. But sometimes, the trailing drawdown would get me. But that was like, I didn't care. I felt like that was so easy because I didn't care. Yeah, Carlos, it's crazy how simple it gets once you get there, right? But getting there is the difficult part. Getting to that buffer. Getting to that buffer, trading. How far do you put the limit order to get in the ORB? It depends, but rough estimate is 10 points away from the current price. That's like a ballpark if I had to explain it to someone. But a lot of times it's based on the level, based on the volatility, or my feeling, if I think it's going to go this way or that way. I've been caught in so many trades that I understand what can happen at the open, so I try to avoid it if I can. Like sometimes it would spike down, fill me, stop me out, and then go lower. So I want to avoid that first initial spike lower, right? I don't want to get filled on the first little spike. I want to get on the secondary spike, so my order is wider. Sometimes it's the opposite because there's a resistance level. So if there's a resistance level, I want to make sure I'm out of the trade before. That was kind of like the losing trade example. So see, here I wanted to be out before the EMA and like a little bit before this level here. So see where my order was? But the problem was the slippage. So look where my target is now. You see the difference? Can I make this go slower? So you see, it's playing in slow motion. Now, this trade I analyzed because on one account, I won. On my funded futures, I won on this trade. And on the other account, I lost. And I had to dive deep in to understand why did I lose on all the Rhythmic accounts, but the DX account, which is a different, like my funded futures does not use Rhythmic. They use DX feed. And I did not have slippage on that account versus these accounts I did. But see, I placed the order and it sucks that this is there because it's hard to see. I forget to turn this off sometimes and it bothers me. But you could see my target is 278.50, right? That's my target prior to the EMA and prior to that level. 278.50. Now I'm in the trade and I had some slippage. So if I had a slippage on the entry, the target moves down by that slippage. So the target stays relevant to whatever I set it to. So if I had a tick of slippage, the price target is going to move by a tick. So that way I still get 29 ticks regardless of where I get filled. But look where my target is now, 277.50. It was 278.50 when I set it. And now it's right at this level. And look what's going to happen. It taps the order and it reverses. On the DX feed, on my funded futures, I won on this trade. I got filled where I was supposed to, or where I wanted to. But here I missed it by a tick. Realistically, probably needed 2 ticks to get fully filled. But yeah, I lost on this trade like this. It was painful because here I lose $400 of unrealized profit plus $750 worth of P&L plus commission. So I'm losing 400 plus 770 plus commission. I mean, plus 750 plus like, $20 of commission. So like $1,170 I lost, almost $1,200 worth of drawdown I lost. Even though I only lost $750 on the trade, I lost 772 I lost, right? So that's $1,200 worth of drawdown that I lost because of one tick. And that's where I was like, oh, I wish I just done 28 ticks, would have been filled. But that's, you can't predict that. But that was a very painful way to kind of start the year. That was on January 3rd. Oh. Yep, the BP goes to the highest point. So let's go take a look on my funded futures on that day. Yeah, so my funded futures that day, I won. January 3rd. See, 285.75 and 278.50. Versus on Apex accounts and bulenox accounts and Fidus accounts, the target was at 21,277.50. So 4 ticks lower, and that caused me to lose. Three-second trade. Let's see how beautiful this is. Like, why can Apex have something like this? All right, guys, it's 1:15. Time to get ready for work. I mean, I got to go eat first and then go to work. Great stream today, though. Thanks for hanging out. A lot of good nuggets. I wish I had a person to edit the video and turn the stream into like small clips. But see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on at like 9:15 a.m. We'll do it again with the ORB, hopefully a green day. Then we'll do a 15-minute opening range trade on the Tradeify accounts. And then we'll talk. That's how it is here at Alpine. I feel like a lot of people tune in because I don't trade a lot. So I don't create bias for anyone. If you're trading and you're watching someone else trade, like sometimes you might want to change your bias. Like I would love to watch Trader Tom, but I feel like he would change my bias too much. Love when you filter the question in here. What do you mean by that? Did you ask a question? I skipped it. Sometimes I don't look at the chat when I'm explaining stuff on the chart, so sometimes I miss. Anyway, guys, I will see everyone tomorrow. I got to work tonight, so and Barcelona's playing, so I got to watch that first half. Then I'm going to go to work. Luckily, it's not a late gig. It's 6 to 10. It's just photo booth, no DJing. And yeah. Yeah, that was a fun game. It was like, it makes no sense how sometimes they could play so well against a good team and they play like crap against a crappy team. All right, guys. Adios. Amazing day. $10,000, almost $11,000 in 1 second. Oh, Edward, if you asked the question, I could see it. I saw a video with a profitable trader, and he made 1 million from Apex by invest 350K back. Oh, you mean like that's how much you spent on the fees? I mean, I would spend 350K if I knew I could make $1 million, because that's $650,000 in profit. That's amazing. Because you have to realize that when they spend that much money, it's from payouts. It's not from taking 350,000, putting it into an investment, hoping it turns into $1 million. You're taking, $10,000 payout. You're investing 5,000 out of that 10,000. Hopefully, out of that 5,000 that you reinvested, you're gonna get another $20,000. And then out of that 20,000, you might invest another 5,000 again, and so on and so forth. And that's what I did. I didn't do my math yet for 2024, but I have. Obviously, when my channel was growing in 2024, I had some haters, I had some doubters. That's just part of the game, I guess. But I broke it down. In this video. It's like with bulenox at the time. I don't know what I would have to listen to it. I don't know how much I made in bulenox, but it was 6.5% I spent on fees. In real business, like construction and restaurants, to make 200,000, you got to make $1 million in sales, right? Like that's just how life works. Even in real trading, like small cap stocks, you're going to spend a lot on fees and commissions. So if you spend 25% of your payouts on fees, I don't think that's bad. Now, my goal is to spend less now, but it's not so much because I don't want to spend the money. It's because I don't want to restart the accounts from zero, because it takes a long time to get over the safety net, and then the whole payout just gets delayed. Versus if I just keep the accounts, over 2,000 all the time, then it's easier to get to a payout. Maybe not every 8 days, but every 14 days, once a month. Even if I have all 30 accounts get one monthly payout, that's $60,000. I'm more than happy with that. I've also learned last year that when you get a $50,000 then an $80,000 payout, guess what? The $20,000 payout doesn't tickle you anymore, right? It doesn't do much for you anymore. It almost feels like it wasn't a good month. And that is crazy to think about, because everywhere else in the world, $20,000 in 1 month is insane. I have 2 bulenox accounts. You could see right here. I lost one yesterday. That wasn't copy trading because I wasn't sure if I was going to get paid. I don't know if I'm going to do more. I think if I do more, then they might not pay out. I don't know. I'm just being a little cautious. I'm working on take profit. I'm going to work on Top Step, and then keep 2-3 bulenox accounts, fighters accounts, and just keep growing the Rhythmic army. And then eventually, hopefully, I could get some Trader 8 accounts on QUANTOWER somehow. Is bulenox bad? No, it's just bulenox. Bulenox is actually great. It's just they announced recently that they will not allow copy trading between other prop firms. But I have not seen anyone get denied yet. I've seen plenty of payouts, but nothing big, right? We're talking about sub $10,000 payouts. So if you stay under the radar, I think it's easier to not raise any flags. But anyway, guys, appreciate you. Love you guys. Thanks for 24,000 subs. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. And yeah. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I got to go to work. See, made $10,000 or $11,000 in 1 minute. And now I got to go work for 5 hours or 6 hours total for $700. Great. Oh, man. Which is still $100 an hour. Still great. But at the same time, it's not. It all depends. I think just working and having multiple streams of income is the way to go. Because now I'm excited for 2025 versus end of 2024. I was kind of like bummed out about trading, but I wasn't nervous about paying bills. You know, like that's the big thing with trading for living. When things don't go well, then you press too much and you push too much. And it actually just makes it worse. All right, guys. Adios. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.